Hi there folks, and welcome to the What Solutions for this week's The Daily Rigour, issue number 288. So we start with a wee bit of a sad story this week. The world's oldest person actually died in Japan last week, but of course it's a celebration of what is an incredibly long and healthy life. So Kane Tanaka, so how old was she when she died? Well, the important part here is that she had her birthday this year, because that would have been in January and this is May. So all we have to do is just take away her year of birth from the current year. So she was 119 years old when she died. What an incredible achievement. And in fact, she was only 3 years short of being the oldest person on record, which of course was a French woman, Jeanne Kelmont, who died back in 1997. So how old was she when she died? So we just have to add 3 on to the 119. So that's 122 years old. So congratulations on a long and healthy life to the two of those remarkable ladies. And thoughts, of course, are with Kane Tanaka's family at this difficult time. So on to our finance story. People have been encouraged to cash in their Irish pounds because there's an awful lot of Irish pounds yet to be redeemed, of which this large figure is in notes. So what's the total value of coins still to be redeemed? So all we have to do is take these two figures away from each other to get 122.8. But of course that's going to be million. So if we're writing this in words, it's going to be 122 million, and then the 0.8 is obviously going to stand for 800,000. So what's the value of an Irish pound in British pounds? Well, we've got our kind of currency exchange rates. So we do know that an Irish pound is worth 1.26974 euros. And to change euros back into pounds, we divide by the exchange rate. So in this case, we'd be dividing by 1.19. So that comes to this big long number here. But of course, for money, we round to 2 decimal places. So this is closer to the number 1.07, because the 7 means it's closer to 1.07 than 1.06. So £1 and 7 pence is the current value of an Irish pound. Okay, so on to our politics story, where we had the House of Commons members' dining room menu published online with very affordable prices, might we say. So that's when the average price of a two-course meal in a UK restaurant has risen to £18.50. So which two-course meal would you choose from this menu, and how much change would you receive from £18.50? Because you can bet it's going to be a lot cheaper than average. So whatever you chose, I'm sure it was delicious. Personally, I love a good prawn cocktail. It's only £3.25 there. And I just can't stop looking at this kind of mini steak and kidney pudding for £9.19. So that comes to £12.44, which means that for my change, I would get £6.06. So knowing my luck, that'll probably pay for my breakfast in the House of Commons members' dining room the next day. Anyway, on to our final story, and that's a completely irresponsible driver who managed to avoid jail time after travelling 178 miles per hour over the recommended limit in his fancy car. More money than sense, that's what I say. And that's because much of Germany's motorway network has no speed limit, but it's got a recommended limit to drivers of 81 miles per hour. So at what speed did the online footage that he shared show him driving at? So we've got the recommended limit. It's 178 miles over this, which means that he was travelling at a ridiculously unsafe 259 miles per hour. So if he avoided jail time, I hope he was slapped with a very long driving ban. Anyway, folks, that was our What Solutions for this week. We hope you enjoyed solving these problems. Stay tuned for next week's edition, when we're going to be looking at more stories from the news of the week and the numbers behind them. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and bye for now.